A madman from Gotham's past returned to terrorize my city, twisted, striking at the things I hold most dear. Survived his deadly traps. I emerged the victor. But the cost was too great. Lucius Fox is dead. Riddler is dead. And with him the only lead I had to taking down the greatest danger Gotham has ever faced. And the person best equipped to help me is a threat to my deepest secret.
The Riddler was going to be my way in, once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lead. A man on both sides of the line, and knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce. Need to know, I can keep your secret. And despite what you did, back to I would. No reports, nothing. No one else needs to know. To deal with the present threat, though, I need both of you. The man inside and outside the mask. You have to understand, I'm not the enemy here. It may seem that way right now, but I'm not.
If that's true, then reinstate Gordon as commissioner.
You really are loyal to that stubborn old mule, aren't you? I'll tell you what. Play nice with me now, and when this is all over, I'll make things right with Gordon. When Riddler's friends hear he's dead, they ain't gonna just carry on carrying on. They might get sloppy. They might want revenge, or they might simply accelerate their plans. I'm gonna need eyes everywhere in Gotham. A man like Bruce Wayne, with all his influence and resources, can go places Batman can't. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? Your public persona could be a great help to us here. Maybe even as much as Batman in certain situations.
Bruce Wayne is my cover. There's a reason I keep my identity a secret. Person finds out, it's all over.
I am clear. But it didn't stop Bruce Wayne from dealing with a thug like Maury. In public.
Help!
Looks like the whole city's under attack.
We've got a report of a raid on the Gotham PD arsenal. If those bastards get their hands on our weapons...
This is coordinated. It has to be. We're gonna need Batman for this one.
Agreed.
This is already pushed to the limit.
Then we'll have to redeploy patrol officers to defend the arsenal.
Don't divert any men, Gordon. I can handle the arsenal call.
Thank you. Let's move, people. This is what we trained for.
There's been an attack in the financial district.
Biotech company on the west side is under siege.
Shut it. Well, you better... I'll live here, you boss, make a pretzel out of your neck. Don't keep running your mouth. Maybe I'll splatter you all over the wall.
I don't know. 10 or 12, maybe? Big one. He made me give him the keys to the armored transport. I didn't want to. I swear.
It's okay. Get...
You about done?
About.
nightmare. Much like yourself. You can call me Bane. A man cannot win a war alone. Well, but you fight alone. You will die alone. I can see Riddler wanted to be the one to kill you.
Riddler is dead.
He's dead.
They got Riddler?
You should be worrying about yourself.
Battle if ever I face. And I'd hate to do this. Through Europe. Strength, man. This pain you're feeling, Batman.
Did you get him?
Eyes open.
Don't worry.
Safe travels.
Batman, what's wrong?
Hang in there. Is on the way.
Batman!
Batman, say something if you can hear me.
Gordon.
Batman.
Come on, help me.
It won't move!
Batman, we're gonna need you to help us push this thing off. Come on! You can do it!
It's moving! Christ.
Come on.
The mechanic. Where is he? He didn't make it. Damn it. He saved my life.
Batman?
It's okay, Jim.
Well, when you're feeling up to it, I'd love to hear what happened. Who did this to you?
He called himself His men loaded the weapons onto the Ace. Said they were taking them to a warehouse near the docks.
Don't worry. We'll catch them. You better believe the entire force is motivated after one night. These bastards declared war on our city.
Tell them to be careful, Jim. Don't let any unnecessary risks. These men...
Montoya, update the APB information, and remind all units to proceed with extreme caution. Don't need anyone else playing hero tonight.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for sticking your neck out and calling me with this. I need all the juice I can get now that we live in. We're going to have to stick together if we're going to weather her storm. You and me, we're nothing like her.
To hell. This is our city, and we're going to let her take it from us.
I'm lucky to have you on my side. Thanks again for keeping me in the loop. It means a lot.
Right on time. I'll get to the back, see if I can make some sense of what happened tonight.
So, what did I miss?
I was at the scene of a heist at the garbage house when Batman called me here.
What were they after?
We're still getting a full account. Once the dust settles, we think we've got. Detective Bullock's writing up a report. I'll have him send you a copy.
Officers are ready for orders.
I've got to get going.
Your partner, Avesta. How is she?
It could be permanent. Damn it, it's me. I failed her. Put her in danger. It's my fault.
The blame for what happened to Avesta with Riddler. Not you.
That's nice. Look, I owe you one for saving my life back there. So I gotta warn you. Waller flipped when she Gordon instead of her. You really should stay on Waller's good side for as long as you can. For everyone's sake. I'll tell Avesta you asked about her.
Alfred, prep them. We're going to need it.
Bruce!
I'm fine. Really.
You are not fine, Bruce. None of this is fine, but nearly killed tonight. Those minutes of silence, waiting for you to respond, they were the worst of my life. I didn't know if you were alive or dead, or if... see you again.
I'm sorry to put you through that, Al.
You'll just end tomorrow? We already lost Lucius. I couldn't bear losing you, too. We about all this later. Come on now. Let's get you patched up. As if he did the information in her hand?
Waller isn't the one we need to worry about. Bane is still on the loose, with enough guns to arm a small militia.
The man dies trying to save you from that monstrosity. Too many have died. In too short a time, the continues to rise.
Yes. You know that, right? This storm will pass.
Yes, I know that, Bruce, and I'm sorry for not being absolute self. It's just this Bane is terrifying. We've never seen this kind of destructive power before.
was right about one thing. Riddler was just a small part of a larger threat. Let's dart I pulled from his neck.
Got it?
Thanks. There's still some talk. New. There's a whole series of powerful psychoactive meds in this cocktail. Drugs that are combined.
Who could have come up with such a concoction?
And did this trigger?
Bane's attack was one of 3 tonight, all at the same time.
Let's bring him up. Get damage. Labs, genetic research facility. Where do we even start with this?
Yes, I have no idea.
Authorities can't determine what was even stolen until all of that melts.
At least 20 dead. Some completely encased.
Others were frozen solid. Some of their as they fled. Waller's intel shows that the thieves made off with numerous pieces of exportation of biological material.
I don't even want to think what they'd want that for.
No IDs on any suspects, though. Security cameras frozen. All witnesses dead. Gotham brokerage. 10 million in diamonds stolen. Some safety deposit boxes emptied. Contents unknown. Over a dozen dead, and even more wounded. Mostly by gunshot, those
That's barbaric.
Witnesses place Harleen Quinzine, wielding a mallet.
Me.
Riddens are as gruesome. Even more.
Those same witnesses say that she acted alone. All that carnage. All by herself.
Guns? Tech? What are they planning?
We won't know until we get to Bane.
I don't mean to cause offense, but you're in no shape to beat the information out of that monster. Or take on his friends, if it comes to it. We've already seen how formidable Bane is on his own. Taking on all of them, that would be suicide in your current condition.
Of course I could use help. But both the GCPD agency are stretched thin. Just wait around for Bane to strike again. Death toll is already too high.
I know you told Waller you were reluctant to Swain's cover, but I'm more worried about the risk to Batman. Riddler said his friends abandoned Dublin.
He alluded to the fact that John Doe was one of them.
John, you close to the others. He already wants you to meet them. John Doe might be your best chance of getting inside, finding out what they're up to.
I'll have to repay John's trust with betrayal.
You wouldn't have to betray him if he didn't associate with criminals. It'll be dangerous approaching Bane and his people this way. They'll be suspicious of anyone who isn't a proven criminal. To pull the wool over their eyes.
Bruce Wayne has influence, an endless bank account, and as of last year, integrity.
Everything a criminal network looks for in a new recruit.
So that's it then. I find John Doe and accept his offer. The stacked deck. That's where he is.
I suppose you couldn't wait an hour or two while you rest.
Not a chance.
Batman? I'll tell you about Batman. No hero. The way I see it, it's just a bunch of hired muscle for rich guys. Guys like Bruce Wayne.
I see. Willie, tell Bruce Wayne how that makes you feel.
Okay. It feels...
No, Willie, you're right.
Feels like crap, Wayne.
Preach!
And you're just a huge, colossal, gigantic, spoiled piece of I am...
That to my face. Come on, out with it.
Well, I'll say what I want. John says this is a safe space.
Bruce! Don't mind Willie. We're just messing with you. You look like you could use a drink.
Hey, John. What about my medicine?
Bottle's under my... You're making wonderful progress. I run a therapy circle here every second Sunday. These people need the expertise that I learned in Arkham. So, that rude know-it-all's real thing to him.
Authority comment on the death of the mysterious known as Riddler.
Who am I? Who am... You're a rotting, stinking corpse! That's who you are.
John, did you have anything to do with the Riddler's death?
I mean, I hated the guy, but... Geez, Bruce. You really think I'd be capable of cold-blooded murder? After everything you know about me, you really think I'd do that?
I don't know, John. The way you were talking about him at the funeral and the way you're laughing now, it makes me wonder.
Riddler was a terrible person, Bruce. I don't think it's wrong to want him dead. Doesn't mean I pulled the trigger, though. Anyway, I was a little surprised to see you, Bruce. I'm guessing this is about that favor I asked. Look, before we get into that, I need to come clean. Riddler was more connected to my friends than I'd let on at the funeral.
Riddler? Really?
Yeah, he was kind of our leader, but he was just so bad at it and so intolerably annoying. I thought he'd be out of the picture by the time you came around. I should have told you. I didn't want you to think we were all like him. No secrets between us. Ever again. You have my word. I pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
Friends for life. All right, let's go meet the guys. I'll let them know we're away.
Hey! I'm out of medicine. I don't like your face. I think you're bothering my friend John.
You've got the wrong idea. We're just having a friendly chat.
You calling me a liar? You shouldn't have walked in here. That was your first mistake. And it's gonna be your last.
Calm down, Willie. Let me help you out, huh?
A bribe? I can't be bought off that easy, Wayne. Don't insult me. I got standards.
This cash could buy you a whole lot of medicine.
Oh, well, when you put it that way. Thanks, Wayne.
Let's get out of here. Cool. Bruce, one more thing. Anyone this. This is big. Huge. I think I'm in love. It's an odd feeling.
I am so happy, John. You deserve the best.
Yeah, I'd blush if I could.
So mysterious. You at least gotta tell me your name.
She'll want to introduce. If you could please look good in front of her, I'd appreciate it. Come on. We eating. Almost got it. God damn it. I thought I had it. Here, give me a hand with this, will you? I'm pretty sure this is how you get this thing started.
I could just buy you a car, you know, something with an actual key.
This works. It's just a matter of trial and error. Just one sec. There we go.
Don't turn around. All right, Wayne. You got my attention. Give me one good reason why I don't redecorate the windshield. I bet a smike you has some real brains. Real bright. Pretty good. I like a guy who's good with his hands. Just boy. Wasn't even a bullet in the chamber. Oops. Let's put some music on.
Bruce, this is the lady I was telling you about. Harley Quinn. Isn't she a hoot? I knew you guys would hit it off.
Oh, trust me, I'm laughing my ass off. On the inside.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I forgot. You don't like things that go bang too much. Thad, when here says you're a chump, I want to get an idea. What do you get out of rubbing shoulders with the likes of us?
I want to run this town. Just like Falcone. Just like my father. You can help me do that.
Uh-huh. Sure. The playboy's trading his tux for a gun.
Bruce has hidden depths, Harley. Like, really deep. When we were in Arkham, we got into all kinds of mischief. He showed me some of the darkness. You don't forget something like that.
Do us a favor, Pud. Skip over to that bodega and get me a...
Right now?
Need a buck?
Nah, I got it.
Poor John. He just doesn't know who he is yet. You know? He thinks you. Asks myself, what's Bruce Wayne want so like John? It's kind of a mismatch.
John and I went through a lot in our... He's a friend.
Oh, ain't that cute? You're sweet on little old puddin'. You love a boy. Guys like him don't have friends like you. You got that look in your eye, the kind that says you're trouble. And I only like trouble when I'm causing it. You got a good reason why I should trust you? 'Cause I sure as hell can't see one. After all, you're a squeaky clean favored son of Gotham. Supposed to believe you won't run to the cops yet.
You shouldn't. You can't trust anyone. Fine at work.
Ain't that the truth? Not what I expected. Still, you gotta show me you got what it takes to be part of a pact. Aw, gee, thanks, bud.
We gotta go. What were you guys talking about?
Your friend was just saying... Got a little man crush on ya. Ain't that right, Brucey? Ain't that the gist of it?
It's the truth.
You just made my day, Bruce! I want you to know, the future.
My God! That is the best damn slushie ever. Suck on that. I swear, the whole body shiver. Come on, put your lips on it. I told ya. Money bags. You're gonna go get Mama a little present. From
Wayne Enterprise.
told me there's some there. Feelings key. No, you're on the level. Gotham and with the others.
What do you want, Ski?
It's half systems in Gotham. And it's just sitting there, hidden and waiting for someone to put it to use. What's the matter? You better find nothing fishy. I don't want to have to splatter that pretty face.
It's okay, Harley. Bruce and I'll do whatever you want.
Right. Will you do whatever I want? Will you jump?
I'll do whatever I think is necessary. That's how this gets done.
It's like Bruce has got it covered.
You're on, Brucey boy. Make yourself and get me the links and hurry. Lee wants to get herself some tacos.
Got this, Bruce.
Mr. Wayne. Yeah, if you could please sign in on account of the attack. So, what brings you in? If you don't mind me asking.
Would you believe it? I left my wallet in my office.
Oh, I've been there, sir. Set, sir. Excuse me, ma'am. This is private property.
Really ought to rethink your hiring practices, Bruce. Your man down on the job.
What did you do to him? Is he still alive?
Don't worry. A little bump on the head never killed anyone. Going up, Brucey. This ain't your stop. Don't worry about your pal. He's gonna make it. As long as you behave, that is. Give me a hard time, I go back and finish the job. The same goes for anyone else who gets in the way. Capiche?
Okay, Woody. Just don't hurt anyone else.
He thinks he's in charge. Keep it cool and no one else gets a dinger to the dome. Now buck up. You're looking like your baller self again.
Oh, Bruce, well, I'm surprised to see you. And these are... To whom do I owe the pleasure?
Prospective clients.
At this hour?
Well, they have to catch an early flight.
I want to buy Wayne Enterprises. Bruce says he'll give me a generous deal.
Oh. Well, no one ran this by me.
That's because he's giving me your job.
Is this some kind of joke?
Do I look funny to you? Like I'm some kind of punchline or something?
Excuse me?
You gonna let your employees sass me like that? Is this the kind of operation you run here?
Regina will apologize. Won't you, Regina?
Bruce,
Make it feel real.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause offense.
Good. More. Make her beg.
I'm so very sorry.
Boy, got some guns on you. They're enough to make a girl go weak at the knees. Wanna show me what else you got under those clothes? Carve out some alone time.
Anytime. Just say the word.
Oh boy. It is getting hot in here.
No. That's not what we're doing here. We've got a job to do, remember?
We'll get to it, Pud. Don't get your panties in a twist.
Here, I'll be right.
Brucey boy, your secret lab ain't really a secret. Cobble quite a mouth on him. I don't think he ever shut it the whole time I was working at Blackgate Prison. He told me all sorts of interesting stuff. Say, do you like chess? Work your magic. Tick-tock. What's the holdup? Tight squeeze.
You know, I think you two are the closest friends I've ever had.
I present to you our secret lab.
Lucius, you have seriously outdone yourself.
Glad you like it.
Like it? Oh, no, this changes everything.
It was getting a bit dodgy hiding all those batarangs in the Wayne Enterprise R&D wing.
Thank you, Lucius.
Come on. Now the real work starts.
Somehow I was expecting more.
Where's the giant crater? I thought this was where your friend went out with a bang.
That was his office upstairs.
Better question. Where's the phalanx key?
It should be in the vault.
Well, what you waiting for, sweetie? Go get it.
Lock protocol vault thumbprint required Lucius Fox. That's not right. Why the lockout? Someone's been in here.
What's taking so long, Bruce?
It's saying open without Lucius's thumbprint.
And that got blown up with the rest of him, didn't it? All the dumb luck. You're saying we can't get it open, then? Harley's not going to like that at all. Or you.
Let me try to find latent prints around here with my scanner.
Always thinking, this guy.
Dinner to celebrate Tiffany's first day at Wayne Enterprises. Sorry you didn't make it there, Lucius. All right, that's a start. Getting there. One more partial print should do it. A bunch of old reports. Need to remember to clean out some of this junk. Usable print.
Keep looking.
There we go. Okay, this will work.
Now that's a shiny piece of metal. What's it do?
I'm not even sure if it works.
It's an EMP generator, Puddin'. Tell him what it does.
It emits a pulse that knocks out other nearby electronic devices.
Who wouldn't want to try that?
Even now, still finding ways to help me. Stay there. Don't touch anything.
I touch and I want Brucey boy. You knew what's best for you. You'd quit giving orders and find me that key.
Looking for this.
Tiffany.
I told you I'd find out what you got my dad mixed up in. This is much worse than I thought.
You're not safe here. You have to hide.
What the hell are you doing with a secret room full of weapons? What's up, Bruce? What's all this for?
You gotta believe me, Tiffany. This is nuts like.
Oh, really? A man who hates guns doesn't produce them in secret. I came looking for answers, but I didn't expect this. You're in much deeper than I thought.
Bruce.
These people you're with. I saw on the cameras what they did to that guard. To Regina.
They'll do the same to you, or worse. Get out of sight.
Bruce, what's taking so long in here, huh? Hey, I know you. We met at your father's funeral.
John.
Okay, Bruce, no need to get physical. I get it. We'll be as quiet as lab rats. But what about Harley? I mean, she's gonna want to know about your, friend here. What am I supposed to tell her?
Just act natural.
Natural?
Yes, natural. Acting normally. There's nothing wrong.
Normality is a social construct, way of exerting control over the other. I don't want to do it for you. You know.
You can have the key. Tiffany out of it.
Got to be kidding, Bruce. You can't give these anything from this lab.
Hey now, no need to get personal. We're all on the same side, remember?
Please, Tiffany. I've been honest with you every step of the way. Now I need you to trust me. Please.
It's a little too late for that.
Oh well.
Tiffany!
Well, how about that? Looks like Brucey Boy's got technology in his little squeezes down here, too.
Just let her go, Harley.
I don't think one who the pie is. Like but I don't, or a
You could say...
Bruce. Your friend seems a little hollow.
She certainly has your fire, Bruce. Or should I say, your spark.
You people killed my dad, didn't you? He crashed my father's funeral. And now you're here raiding his lab.
Whacked a bunch of people in my... But I don't think your old man's on my list. Then again, I sometimes lose track of the names.
I can't believe you'd associate with maniacs! Killers!
Oh, sweetheart. Miss I ain't... He wants to... Got right, Brucey. Needed some friends to help you run Gotham. Now you want to be part of the family, don't ya?
I'm nothing like you, Harley. I'm not a murderer.
That's not what I wanted to hear. Not at all. It wasn't about her. It was about seeing where he stands.
Go easy, Bruce. He's loyal. He got us the key. Alt. Right on the counter.
Is that a fact? Maybe we don't need to kill ya. At least not yet. It don't special.
You've got what you wanted.
I need it.
Bruce! And Alfred.
I was keeping an eye on...
Well, breaking into company was...
Saw that. And she was a woman smarter than both of us, Bruce. Before she puts the rest of us together. You know what? Digging until she gets to the truth. Maybe we should...
Not being more honest with you about your father's life.
Tiffany's safety is more important than the truth.
Just be careful you don't drive her away.
Regards to tonight's other catastrophes?
Your night watchman got a nasty lump on the head, but don't worry. He'll be fine. I've already arranged for him to get a generous payout and an extended vacation.
And tonight's offending security camera feed with dummy footage.
Yeah, thank you.
As for Regina, I'm afraid your business client's cover story is going to cause problems. She seemed to be thoroughly unsettled after your encounter.
After what went on, it'll be a challenge to smooth things over with her.
It's all coming so fast. One thing after another.
You're always so good at this, Alfred. You'll figure out the right thing.
Yes, I suppose I will.
Bruce, I know we agreed there was no better way to get... And believe me, I want to see these monsters pay for what they've done. But this whole masquerade with John and Harley, well, frankly, it's exhausting. Well, be careful and good luck.
Bad signal. Briefing. Almost feels like the good old days.
Well, if you mean the city's crawling with masked lunatics and I'm not the commissioner, you're not far off the mark.
That's not what I meant. Waller told me.
Everything's got to go through her office now. Have demotions. For once, the bureaucracy is working in my favor. Here, you're welcome. It's information on Harleen Quinn from sealed records we dug up at the coroner's office.
Harleen Quinzel's father committed suicide after decades of struggling with mental illness.
Yeah, tough story. Quinzel was a devoted, successful doctor.
But she couldn't. Must have been hard on her. The trauma of her father's death caused her breakdown. Turned her into the monster she is today.
I know what she's done, but I can't help but feel a little...
Ties every day just people with a hammer.
I guess you're right.
Gordonist.
This is still my goddamn station house.
He's forgetting I'm the one who can make or break his career right now.
You only remind me every other minute.
That's enough, Waller. This is Jim's precinct. He's free to do as he pleases.
Maybe you weren't paying attention, but this is my turf now.
You're gonna push me too far, you hear me?
A threat?
No. God's honest truth. Something you wouldn't know a damn thing about.
She's got some kind of leverage on you, doesn't she? If she's jammed you up somehow, just say the word. I'll appeal to the mayor, the governor, whatever it takes to get her off your back.
I'll do whatever I can to help you.
She knows who I am, Jim.
Oh yeah? Why? Or Batman? To be. If you're threatening to take that away, you give yourself.
Want to hear it?
Just supposed to come to Gotham, put the chains on Riddler and his gang, and get the hell out. I'm just saying, this city gets under your skin. Fast. Know what I mean? Best laid plans and all that.
You didn't choose this profession because it's easy. You do the job, or you don't.
You're absolute. I guess you locals see it differently. Agent of Esther. She fought to get on this assignment, you know? Wanted to see her old neighborhood, wanted to see you, her hometown hero. She wanted to impress you. She admires what you do for the people of this city.
Her enthusiasm almost got her killed.
It didn't, though. Because of you. Part you need to focus on. So, Enterprises. Heard you made some new friends.
You're having me followed.
Thanks to you, these very bad people have an EMP and a key that'll open every lock I would want to keep bolted shut. They're clearly planning something. The stakes are too high to leave anything to chance. You know, I actually considered asking you to infiltrate Riddler's gang. Before everything blew up, I knew I could count on you to get me close to them. Close to Bane. You're good at this. Seems like you've already won Harley Quinn's trust.
Putting a tail on me jeopardizes the mission. Call it off.
You're right. I will. Get them away from their base of operations. Somewhere they'll be exposed. When they're all together, out in the open, contact me. I'll be standing by, ready to ambush. We'll take them down when they're at their most vulnerable. Sound good? They'll never know what hit them.
You need to involve Gordon.
Don't tell me how to run my operation.
His people know this city better than anyone.
And they have their hands filled with other priorities right now. Batman, if it gets bad for you, just remember, we're out here. When you're in deep like this, you need friends. Let's say everything goes pear-shaped, and you get stuck in there longer than you'd like. Then what's right, what's wrong, it all gets blurry. And guess what? That's okay. Because you're going to have to do some blurry things that you're not proud of before this is done. You hear me? That's just how these kinds of operations go down.
I created Batman to strike fear into criminals, not become one.
Batman's not the one rubbing shoulders with them at the moment. You should think about which one Gotham really needs right now.
Al, I'm in.
Just don't stay embedded any longer than necessary.
I'll be in and out, Alfred. Just long enough to figure out their plans. All right. Here we go.
Little hideaway and home away from home. The end of the line. We're happy to have. Got what you.
So what? Out to change your mind?
Get cuffs, please.
Tell me why I shouldn't kill you. Well, it seems like the Prince of Gotham is more like an empty suit. I bring us back the transport and the arms You bring back a worthless aristocrat. We don't need his money. We need to finish this. Thanks to me.
He ain't worthless, you overgrown bicep. He already got us an EMP device and the phalanx key. I'll betcha I can find a use for him.
I do not care how much these two swoon over you, Wayne. We don't want you here, and we don't need you here. Ah! Whoopsie. What the hell?
John! Turn it off!
Turn it off! Now!
Can you do something about this?
It's Freeze.
Freeze is coming.
What have you done?
You need me.
Screw this.
Fool!
I off.
Make it, or I will seal you both in ice! I swear, don't get that I'll send you to a frozen hell.
At least we know that it works.
Let's check on Nora. See how she is. You may have impressed these two, but I haven't made up my mind on your skull.
Fair enough.
Everyone back to work. There's still a lot to get done.
Who put you in charge?
Somebody has to give the orders.
That was a nice job before. Come on up to my office. Listen, Bruce. I just want to clear the air a little. You distanced yourself from us back at your office. I don't blame you, after all the trouble I caused. Stir things up. It's a bad habit, and, well, it's made me more enemies than friends. I want to say I'm sorry for messing with your people. Your employees. I know they probably mean a lot to you.
Thank you, Harley. Your apology means a lot.
Really? You probably think I'm a terrible person, but understand. You've seen these animals I work with. In my business, you let your guard down for a second, you get torn to shreds.
I can only imagine.
If I'm always pushing buttons, it's to keep people off balance, you know? Keep them guessing my next move. Keep the real me hidden. I hope you ain't gonna judge me for it. I've been at it so long, I don't even notice I'm doing it.
I'll be honest, Harley, I wasn't sure what to make of you. I'm impressed.
I'm gonna take that as a compliment. But don't push your luck. You ain't like these others. Bane's a powder keg. Freeze. Well, you saw Freeze. John's sweet. And believe me, he's got heaps of potential. But he's still a growing boy. You, though, you got your head screwed on right. You're reasonable. I can work with reasonable. We're pulling a job tonight. I want you to be a part of it. You already showed you know how to use that EMP better than any of these other clowns.
I'm in. Just tell me what to do.
That's what I wanted to hear. All will be revealed eventually. Using that EMP, though, that's gonna make tonight's job a whole lot less messy. And that no-neck asshat Bane, he loves making a mess. People getting killed just makes his day. If you're gonna come with, you gotta convince the others.
Convince them?
It's a real pain in the ass sometimes, but the opinion for anything big. Well, let me know.
I know about your father. About how you tried to help him.
He was a lost cause that made himself a shotgun lunch. What's with the price of tea in China? You trying to get in my head, Brucey?
Look, I lost my parents too.
I know the story. Everyone in this goddamn town knows the story. It don't make you president of the Dead Parents Club. If I wanted to talk about my pop, I wouldn't have had those records hidden. Which brings me to thinking, how the hell would you know a thing like that? You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
You're gonna shoot me?
That's what guns are for, aren't they?
Put that away before I...
What was that? I can't hear ya. You snooping around my private life? You got some inside track I don't know about.
It wasn't exactly a secret in Arkham, Harley. People talk, especially when they're out of their minds on meds.
That's right. Your stint in the loony bin.
Still friends?
Yeah, still friends. To be honest, I'm impressed you found that out. Just don't bring it up again.
I get the feeling Bane doesn't like me very much.
That knucklehead respects strength and loyalty. Show him you got those, and he'll come around. He's a man's man. I don't got much time for all that burly machismo, but sit him down for a beer or something. He'll hear what you gotta say. He may kill you when you're done, but at least he'll listen.
So what's the deal with Fruit? He's... unique.
You mean why he's blue and wrapped up in machinery? Accident in the lab. Here's the thing about Freeze. Only thing he gives two hoots about is his wife. He gave up everything to try and got sick. And I mean everything. Job, health, soul, the whole shebang.
She's dead?
Frozen stiff. Keeps her on ice in the next room while he searches for a cure. Ain't that just kooky? I mean, it explains why he flipped when the EMP went off.
Oh, sounds pretty romantic to me.
Bruce, you big softy. I suppose you could see it that's tearing him. Talking about his wife is the only way to get Freeze to pay attention to you. But watch yourself. His attention ain't always a good thing.
Spirit Unity group. I heard about your wife, and Hear me out. I might be able to help.
What do you mean? You'll answer me if you're smart.
What you're doing. Well, that kind of love is rare.
My wife followed your goings-on in the society columns, Wayne. You are more familiar with a lot.
I know how precious that kind of love is. What if you get caught? Sent to prison. What happens to your wife then?
What do you propose?
I own technology companies, Victor. Big ones. You continue your research to cure her.
Why? Why would you do this?
Oh, I'm not doing it for nothing. I expect a full return on my investment.
Practical. I respect that. I'll talk to Bane. Make sure he thinks you're on the level.
You had?
I may have misjudged you.
Any tips on handling Bane?
I don't know. To him. Good luck.
What are they planning to do? I don't have time to sort through all this. Not with them watching. Hoping to get another chance with you.
Aye, fetch.
Hell do you want?
Bane doesn't want us talking to him. Get out of here.
EMP shielding. This material will keep whatever it's insulating from being affected by the EMP blast. And now I see where Bane gets his fashion sense.
Hey, buddy! It's always so good to see you. Like, so good.
Always good to see you, John.
I've been wanting to say, Bruce, thanks for helping me out before at your office, making me look good.
Actually thought you'd be mad about what happened before Wayne Enterprises. You know, Harley really seemed to be...
Not at all. Harley and I talked and talked about how lame you are. By far the longest. I should have, when we pinky sweared that everything was great.
Freeze.
I've been doing what I can to help, too. Didn't catch it? It looked like Bane might kill you. I set off that EMP, you know, as a distraction. Give you a chance to show off your technical skills in front of Freeze.
Wow, then I owe you my life, John.
It's what do. I know you do the same for me. And wouldn't you know it, you nailed it. You already know I like you, Bruce. You better get cracking on getting those other guys to like you too. 'Cause I don't want to have to watch what happens if they don't.
Priska.
Now, Bane loves that beer. I bought some for when I need to talk to him. He's scarier than any Barkham.
Bane, a word? Just thought you looked thirsty.
Please. Riddler, he bombed your building and killed your friend. If someone did that to me, I'd bomb their building, kill their friend. As Riddler's friend, I have to... Are you for pay? Did you come for revenge? Answer. Or I...
Riddler is dead.
He did not deserve, but you have a point. In this line of work, one cannot be... Trust has been the hardest thing to find. Especially after Riddler's death. Yes. Men you can trust. So hard to find. He was with my crew at the police. The prince supposed to be guarding got away. Doesn't have a scratch on him.
This is crazy!
I suspect we have a traitor among us. Begins to smell a rat after Riddler's murder. Is all that we have. But there can be trust unless I can believe that you are who you say you are, and that you are really willing all that you... Only one of you walks out of here.
You know me!
The sooner one of you picks up that pipe and bashes the other's head, the sooner we get this over with.
Fine. I'll prove it!
You showed him mercy. That was a mistake. Don't worry.
The package is moving.
What's going on?
The junk I'm getting ready for. It's happening.
I'm ready.
Pass the money bags. Packed. What do you say, boy? Bruce?
The aristocrat likes to put his hand out.
There may be more to Wayne than first appeared. He can be trusted. Here.
Bruce is strong and smart. Something like super handsome. It's nuts, you guys. And where was I going with this? Right. I vote him.
Well, aren't you, Mr. Popular? We got a majority, folks. Bruce. You've earned a ticket to ride, pal. Make sure that EMP shielding is on those APCs. I don't need any surprises. Time to get that package.
Remember, when we work together, no one can stop us. When we work, the world can be ours! Let's go!
Somebody grab that thing, it's important.
Let's go hit him with the hind!
Wayne, we are close. Make your device ready.
Will do. EMP primed and ready to go.
Harley,
Yeah, what?
we have almost reached the target vehicle.
Uh-huh.
Now, you are providing our escape.
Waller, on the move with targets. Track the signal. Get your people here, now.
We've got your signal locked. Cavalry is on the way.
Now we do this.
Wait, what in the... I gotta say, Bruce, now that we're actually here and it's really happening, I'm feeling some butterflies in my stomach.
We have an obstruction ahead, both lanes. Armored vehicles. Surface weapons at the ready. Do not engage.
Now, Wayne! Do it!
What was that? What the hell is going on?
HQ, do you copy?
My gun, it's fried.
All comms are down.
Move! Carry the torch, Mr. Suit. Stay sharp. Secure the vehicle.
Get down on the ground!
Stay down.
Everybody down! Everybody down! Nobody move!
All right, everyone on the ground, now!
Your place is on the perimeter. Keep...
Yeah.
Freeze! Open the door! Everyone, stay sharp and keep order. And I'll no sudden moves, and no talk.
Strike it. Go on. Quickly. You're wondering what's in there. Find out for yourself.
Back off, or I'll shoot. No! No! No!
Don't.
Break it all!
We don't have time for this.
We're not done here, Wayne.
I will not turn my back on you. This clean up to you, but hurry. Men, seize the cargo.
Get out of here! Waller, where are you?
Waller here. Let them have it, Wayne.
What are you talking about?
The package. Let them have it. It's not worth my agents' lives.
You can't be serious. You were supposed to be here.
No! That was my ride! Break out the artillery and disable their vehicles!
Damn it!
Fix this all later. For now, just move it. Waller out.
I don't want to hurt ya, but I will blow your heads off if you make... Eat concrete! Lights out!
On it!
with this.
Hey!
Be careful not to get in my way. Secure the cargo. Need to leave now! Fine.
You have gotta be...
You did well tonight, Wayne. Hammering Harpy.
How could we leave her? We need to get Harley, now!
Impossible. She's dead, or in jail.
So we break her out!
And if she's dead?
You better hope she's not. We have to help her. She'll be expecting us. She needs us.
We'll get her back, John. I promise.
Great. Let's go. We have to go now. Right now!
We don't have time. That's enough. Savior, have the get this.
This Bane.
Forget him. We have a job to do. This key is yours, no? Open the box. Be quick. It is sad to see a legend so, but there is no other way. At least now, we finally have everything we need. Riddler will open the path to us, once the thief brings the last piece.
I'll open any path for the right price.